Hello. Hi, Denny. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Let's see if we can get that to go the long way. It's not doing it. There we go. There we go. Hi, Denny. Are you going to watch a replay? Okay, you're not here. That's okay. Hi, everybody. I see a couple people. I've got a bunch of stuff because we went like a whole week without a sale. So I'm going to show you all of this good stuff. Look at these. All of this good stuff. Say hi in the chat so I know you're here. I'm going to start down here. So I have two more of these big old printing plates. One is huge. I don't even know. I'll measure it later, but that would make a great background. And then one is smaller. It says Vial of Life. So those two will be in the sale. Well, I get to as much of this stuff as I can. And so if you see something that you really want, make sure you email me and let me know so that I either bring it or I can just offer it to you ahead of time. So we're going to have some 12 fabric. This is actually, I think, a bed sheet. But I'm going to cut it into fat quarters for you all. It's very pretty. Whoop, of course. I found some vintage linens that I thought were kind of cool. These are pillowcases. Just pretty. Hi, hello. So pillowcases, 12, and an apron. Look at how pretty this. Isn't that pretty? And I have some. I gotta get some of this stuff like out of my way. Oh, please. Okay, I have some placemats too. These are like plastic, and I thought, wouldn't they be great for drying your papers on? It would leave like a grid pattern. See that? It would leave a grid pattern. So we have 4 of those. Hold on. It's too much stuff. We have 4 of those. I have 4 of these, which are, I don't even know what they are, but I think they would be great for drying paper on as well. And then 4 of these that I think would be fantastic for just using the medallions or as appliques, or I don't even know what, but they're really pretty. So we have that stuff. I showed you guys during my craft along the other day that I got all of these sales tags, and I made little packs of them. So these are going to be $4 a piece, and you're going to get, I wonder if I can take one out to show you what you're going to get, because if you want one, you can let me know ahead of time. You're going to get one of these, which I'll show you what I did with mine in a minute. 2 of these. I don't remember how many, but a good stack of these. A few of these, like postcards. And 2 of these postcards. 2 of these hang tags. And 5 or 6 of these. So they're like mid-century, new old stock tags. And it's going to be $4 for this little kit of them, or little pack of them. So that is going to be there. Hey, Nick. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat. Make sure you go to either let them use your name, Nick, or come on over to YouTube. I have 4 of these vintage while you were out pads. Those will be there. And just 1 vintage unused sales pad from the same store. I have a whole bunch of these. Can you see them? Let me see. It's hard to do this one-handed, guys. So these are little jewelry tags, Denison jewelry tags. There's 100 in each pack, and I have a bunch of those. They're unused, like new old stock. These are definitely not new, this next thing, but I think they're so super cool. Get these out of my way. So these were envelopes that someone who worked like in a machine shop had, but they're tiny little envelopes. And then let me show you one. They're like just grungy little envelopes, and then there's stuff in there, like little like little pieces of stuff, and there's handwriting on them. They're from the 1950s, and each pack that I made has, I think, 5 of these manila ones, one small one, and one bigger blue one that's like almost like it's much thicker, almost like a cloth. Hey Nikki, hi Lucy. So I have a bunch of those, and I think you're gonna really like them. I like them. Here's one of my favorite things I found this week. Look at this. It's like a whole set of a kid's report cards from the starts in 1929 in the 1st grade and goes all the way through high school. And it's just report cards, vintage report cards. Isn't that neat? It's for the same kid. His name is Bobby Summers. His mother signed the back over and over again, Mrs. Robert Summers. And then it's his report card. And I have a whole set of all 12 years, which I think is super cool. And I think I'm going to auction that as a set first and see if anybody wants to buy the whole set so it doesn't get separated. And then I have these little packs of vintage 1930s pay receipts, like pay stubs. And I think that there is 5 in there. I'll have to count them. 5 or 6, and there's several packs of those. I have a bunch of packs of those, but I also just got these, and I'm going to make packs of this too. And these are actually checks. I'm not even sure. We'll find out together exactly what we got going on here. Well, these are old, 1918. Look how pretty they are. So these are checks from 1918, and I've got two stacks like this of them, so I'll make some packs of those for tomorrow too. Pretty cool, right? Very cool. Hi, Donna. Oh, we have 8 people here, Nick. I should have let you come in my stream, and now it's too late. I have 2 of these tins, and I'm curious what you guys think. I thought about filling them up and selling them like as little kits or something. They're 2. Well, this one I might not sell at all because I couldn't. I'm gonna still have to see if I can get her name off of there. But they're like, whatever this is, 12 maybe. I just think they're really neat, and I could sell them empty. That would be less expensive, and you can put whatever you want in them, or I might fill them up. So I'm curious what you would prefer. I have 2 of those blue ones, although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sell that one because see, it has her name. I'm going to see if I can get to use some alcohol to take that off. And then I have this one, which I thought was really pretty. 7, Nick. We start at 7. Oh, I forgot to finish here. So I've got a whole bag full of vintage trim that I'll do all as one lot. And I have these vintage Hallmark. I don't know how vintage they are, but they are not like, I don't think they're in the store right now, napkins. Look at the size of this dictionary. But can you see how it is? It's all screwed together, and then it's all individual books. So there's a bunch of books. I'm going to take it apart and just sell it by the books. But look at the covers, how cool they are. So it's it's not that old. That says 1867, but I think that's just when the company started. Here we go, 57. That's more like it. 1957, and it's all illustrated. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then it has a great front and back cover. So there's the back cover of the first part, and then there's the front cover of the second part. And so I'm going to unscrew it and take it apart. And we may have the cover as well. I'm moving in slow motion. I'm not moving very fast because I'm going through all the stuff. Is it better? I have 2 rolls of vintage register tape. These are not vintage, but I think they're really cool. And they're just greeting cards that have quotes on them. So I'll bring those. I also think these are super cool. I have 3 of them, and they're button samples. Isn't that neat? So I have 3 of those. Nick, am I still going super slow? I have 2 cool alarm clock faces. Those will be available. I got this at my local auction this week, and it's just these big clamshells. I think they're really cool and pretty, so those will go. They're probably going to be $1. These also are going to be $1, and they're just little glass votives like hobnail, and I thought they were cool. I have a whole basket of them. So there's a few that are milk glass and some that are clear, and then I think there's just one that's like frosted. I have a pile of really neat handmade doilies or lacy lace stuff. Big old pile of those. Those will come. And then I got these. They're 3 yards long and however wide. Let me see. So wide, that wide. Maybe 8 or 9, maybe 9 inches wide. I don't think that's a foot. 9 or 10 inches wide. 3 yards. Isn't that pretty? And I have 20 of them. 20. They came in a pile of 20. So they're very pretty, very light. Those will be available. They're not shot glasses though, Nick. They're candle holders. I have these that I don't even know what they are, but I thought they were cool. So I'm going to bring them and see what you guys think. They're just old, probably Victorian era, based on what else was available at this place. Wood pieces. I have an old maid game that there's 2 in here. I haven't gone through this yet. Let's see what this one looks like. So there's big ones and little ones. Depending on what you guys want, I could turn that into packs or sell the 2 games separate. And this is the coolest thing that I have this week, I think. Maybe my favorite. This is Victorian era trim, and it's rhinestones. Look at how pretty that is. I thought it was a necklace, and it's totally not. It's trim, and it's old. So that's going to be there. There's some more of those little envelopes, and I think I'm just going to sell these as a lot. They're the smallish ones. Hi, Rose. And I have this one last tin thing. I just thought that was super pretty. So we'll see if any of you guys want it. I think it's very, very pretty. And I got these that I thought were really cool. They're like mid-century model, like this woman. Her name is Billy. I can't remember her last name, but her first name was Billy Darling. And these were her modeling pictures. And I got like a whole bunch of them. So there was like a one sheet, or I don't know what they would have called it. Where it's printed, and then there's the 8x10. So there's one, and then one with several small ones, and then there's negatives. So I think they're super cool. I divided it up into several packs, so that'll be fun. I was really excited to get these at my local auction. They're 4 little, I don't know if these are frozen Charlottes or just little penny dolls, but there's 4 of them. So there's 2. That one, she looks like a bride. This one looks like it might be her bridesmaid. They have little jointed arms. And then a little groom, but he's missing an arm, but still so cute. And then one more, and he's missing his pants, but he does have both arms, but he's only got the sleeves of his jacket left. We're going to try, Nick. And then I have 4 of these. These are probably, I don't know, 60s. There's that. I got these at an antique store when when I took Adrian to Buffalo. I got these at an antique store. So there's 4 of those. I hope that you guys get excited about these as I am. But there are vintage bobbins, and they're super neat and grungy, can't really see them in the bag, so you have to wait. But most of them have some thread on it, and a couple of them don't. But they're really neat. Some of them have, I don't know, I just think they're really cool. And they're packs of 5, and they're probably like $2. And these are great big, I should have taken these out ahead of time. I'm not going to try. But these are great big word cards that I thought were really cool. I don't know if you can tell. It's like the size of my hand. And those will just be $1, I think, for 10. Who's a party animal? Maybe Nick. We might have to go downstairs. We'll see. I have this. This, I think, is a really cool box. It's a vintage sewing machine box, like old, probably 20s. And then it's full of buttons. So I think I'm gonna auction that all as one. And then I have this really pretty, this is Fireside Tales cigar box, and then it came with this vintage ephemera in it. So I think I'm gonna just leave that in there and auction all of that too. That's like Victorian era ephemera. Oh, the little statue with only sleeves. Okay, I have some books, you guys, that I'm very excited about. First are these. If you watched my craft along on Monday last week, I made a altered book Rolodex, and these are the books that I used, and I have a bag of them. So I'm going to bring these, and they're only going to be like $2 because I got them at a really good deal. So they have really pretty gilded covers. They're a really nice size. And I think the paper covers are cool because they don't have the title or anything. So you just have the picture. So these are going to just be like $2. And then I have these books, which are, they're so fun. They're from 1900. I think it was 1900. Let me look. Let me look again, but I'm pretty sure that it was 1900. There's Robert Browning. Yeah, 1900. But look at the little gilded owl on the front of each one. Can you see that? I don't even know if you can see it. Can you see that? It has this little, they're green leather with like an olive green. And here's what I did with mine. I made a little notebook cover. So the spines are like not very sturdy. So I just used the covers and I made a new spine with this ribbon or trim. And there's the back. That's what I did with my, it was this part of these sales things. I cut it in a little part of it off so I could use this string as my closure. And then I just put a little brad there so this can wrap around there. And that's the cover. And then inside, I'm going to show you, I have these are really neat. I'm going to show them to you in a minute, but I just made a little flip out here. And then so this can go underneath there to hold my notebook. I used just I'm going to use this note as a notebook cover for like actually taking notes. So I didn't want a junk journal in there. So I put an actual notebook in there, but that's a fake tintype that I made just from a piece of like a cheap dollar store, aluminum pan. And then I used the Mod Podge to transfer her photo on there, and I made myself a little fake thingy, and I just glued a pocket on there. That's one of those receipts or check stubs. I glued in, so back here, I glued in a page on the back cover of from the book itself, and then it has like a really cool, this is the actual what's printed. This thing here is what's printed on the inside of each book. See? Anyway, these are really neat. I think they're really cool. They're from 1900, and I have a stack of them. I have a few more than that even. They're each different, but they're the same, about the same size, but I think they're really neat. They have nice paper in it. It's not too dried out. Very cool. And then I have a stack of these, which are TV. Let me see what they're called. Hawkins Electrical Guide number, and then there's different numbers. And these were published in 1927. And they have the coolest images in there. Look how neat those are. If you have like steampunk at all, I think you're going to love these. So I have a good little stack of these as well. A good stack of those. I think they're really cool though. They're like, I don't know if that's leather. I think it is. And they're embossed, and then they have the tools down there. Very cute, right? Hi, Patty. And I have some German books. I just got these, so I haven't even gone through that. Looks like German poetry. Look how cute those are. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. There's another. Look how tiny. I love these little bitty books. I haven't even looked in here. That looks like it also might be poetry, and it's falling apart, and I don't know how old it is. I'll have more information for you when we do our sale tomorrow. I just unboxed these. Like, there's the box. I just got them out of the box just now because I wanted to show them to you guys. So those are cool. Look at this, 1907 German. Look at the cover of that one. This one's got some images. Ooh. Little ephemera. I don't know if that's really neat. It's got a texture on it. That's super neat. I'm tempting you, Martha. I've got, oh, this is a calendar, you guys. Look at that. It's a calendar. It's a calendar. Oh, I bet you this is like a, I bet you this is like an almanac, but in German. This is something about Jesus. Let's see, 1925. Oh, this is a pretty cover. Look how pretty that is. That almanac is really neat. That just made my heart skip a beat a little bit. I don't know when this is, but it's in German. And, ooh, what do we got here? One more German one, 1911. Oh, look, a giraffe. How fun. This looks like it might be a children's book. Chickens. I like that one too. And what's here? It's a little marbled book. I got this one from my local auction. Little bitty marbled book. Pretty handwriting in the front. This is old, I can tell. Let me see how old, if it has a date. I don't see a date. It's too bad. I'll have to keep looking and see if I can figure out the date of this, but it's got some great distressing and stuff on the pages, and it's got a really neat little cover. And one more, Union Raider #3. This looks like a children's book, like a novel for kids. Oh no, it's an exercise book, so this is a reader. Somebody was wanting a reader, and I don't remember who it was. Look at how cute that picture is, though. How old is this? Oh, did it say on the cover? Oh no, that was the other one. Let me see if I see a date on this one. Oh, there it is. 1862. Ooh, that's a good one. 1862. There's a pretty little blue one I got at my local auction too. Mrs. Jameson's Diary of the Ennui? Ennui? Oh, does that say ennui? Diary of an Ennui. Well, it's marked. Somebody marked it $30, 1863. It's really pretty little book. This is all another one that's a really pretty. Look at the pansies. Pretty little cover. Wait till you get to these, though. I have some good stuff, you guys. Don't go. So there's that. Here's a little Mother Goose book. I love the pictures in this particular Mother Goose book. I always myself, I'm going to put that there. Here's another school book of some kind, maybe, or a book for children. How old is this one? Well, it's old too, 1895. And oh, I love this cover. Look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? Got plates in it. Let's see if there's a date, but I can't turn. Oh no, it's just a thick page. I'm not seeing a date, but I'll look and see if I can find a date. But whatever, it's old and the cover is stunning. So those, I wanted to show you. Have a little pile of magazines. Denny's not here, but she's gonna watch the replay, so I'm gonna show her anyway. Because she's making nature journals, and I found a couple books that I thought she would like. So this one is called Nature Hikes, and it's just got a lot of really fun nature pictures for you, Denny. Hi, Jean. And then this one is birds. So those will be here, and hopefully Denny sees the replay. This I thought was kind of cool. It's like a cross stitch book, but it says welcome in a bunch of different languages. So I thought that was fun. Somebody might be able to do something with that. This is a vintage, probably 60s or 70s, just a photo album, but I liked the cover a lot. And what is this? Oh, just a Disney needle book from the 70s, I think. So I thought that was fun. And a music book. Old music book. Very old. I love the cover. Look at the band. It's like they're rocking out with their bad selves. What? Oh yeah, this is old. I can't see. 1857. Holy Moses. I'm going to try. Yeah, this is for my sale tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to get to everything. That's why I'm showing it to you guys, because if I can't get to everything, you can tell me, like, could you bring that thing? And I will make sure I bring it. So I've got some more of these needle craft and home arts books. Look at the cool cover there. So I've got a bunch of those. These are from the 30s. Look at her. So I have a good stack of those. And then I have some mid-century magazines. See, like this one, I don't know, unless someone tells me. Oh, no, I remember. I put this one because it's super old, 1914. The cover's a little on the boring side, but the ads are really, really cool. The images and the ads. Like there's an ad for a horse. I don't know. The ads in this one are really cool. That's why it's still here. There's a like a mid-century, I think it's the 60s, like home magazine. That's in there. If anybody's, this is from the World's Fair in the it's from 1933 World's Fair, like a souvenir book. I don't know who the heck thought this was a good idea, but these all had paper packing tape to the covers. Can you imagine doing that? This is from the Berlin Wall coming down in 1989. This is, if I take it off, it's going to ruin it. I'll show you what I did on most of them. Is that you can see the tape is still there. I just cut the paper off. But if you take the tape off, it's going to ruin it. I can't even believe. But look at how pretty that cover is. This is True Story from, this is Mary Pickford. And this is True Story from the 30s or 1940. think. I think it was, yeah. Oh no, 1933. And we have the Country Gentleman and the Woman's Home Companion. And I thought this was really neat. It's just this is a scrapbook of some empty pages in it, but I thought the cover was really cool. Somebody wanted to actually do one. And here's this again, which I can't, if I take this off, it's going to ruin the paper. But it's just a newspaper, but I loved the front picture here that someone ruined. But look at it. It's super neat. I don't even know how old these are. 1968. They're not all that old. But look at that cool picture with her feeding her chickens. Isn't that cool? Chick, chick, chicky. I thought the picture was really neat. Someone ruined it. They should be fired. Whoever did that. Oh, I'm not selling these now, Martha. Message me on Facebook and let me know if you see something that you want or that you want me to make sure to bring. Okay, what else do I? Oh, this basket right here. Wait till you see this. This is so cool. Like, so good. I don't know, Nick, maybe. So this is a basket full of diaries. This one I got just this only these I got as a lot. This one I just got at my local auction, and it's an autograph book. Look at the date, 1889. And it's got some blank pages in the back, so you have the paper, but a lot of just beautiful handwriting. And look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? So an autograph book from 1880s. Let's see what else is in here. This is the newest one. I'm pretty sure this is probably, it's the 1900, 19 something, because it says it right here. But I'm going to go with the 80s. This makes me think of my sticker book when I was a kid. There's the Dino by Nicole Rubel. When I looked up the artist, she was a children's book illustrator. She is, and most of her books are from the 80s. So I'm going with the 80s, but I'm not sure. It's got like this kind of glittery edge. So there's that one. That's the newest one. Most of these are super old. I'm going to go through them really quick. This is another autograph book. Look at how pretty. This belonged to Dorothy. 1930s for this one, and it's full. And in this one, she put like, is this the one? There was one where she glued in some stuff, and she made it into a little scrapbook too, at least partly, but it's really full of really great writing. There's some drawings, a picture in the back. So there's that one. This blue velvet one. Blue velvet. This one is also 1892. Do I have it? Well, it's detached. There's the front of it, so I'm going to turn it around. The pages on the inside are detached from the cover, but look at the cover. How gorgeous is that? And then it's just full of pretty writing. Somebody typed in there. Beautiful. Oh, yay, you're free tomorrow night. I'm glad. Here's a diary. This is Dorothy again. She starts in this is her diary from 1925. And it's all filled out. I haven't even read it yet. Is that 19? Oh, sorry, 30. I was like, this is a 36 calendar. It's 1920, 35, but it's completely filled out. It's got addresses that she wrote in it every single day for a year. How cool is that? Can you see a pink chicken? Those are geese. Is this what you're talking about? It's a goose, so, and it's like a welcome. I don't know if this is what you want to see. It's like a cross stitch thing, but in all different languages. I don't know if that's what you want to see. Pink chicken. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a dinosaur. Is this what you mean? Hi, Penny. I think you mean this. This is a diary from the 80s. It's unused though, so you could use it yourself. Here's a 5-year diary. Again, this is from the 50s. She was a diary keeper. And this is from 52 to 56. She filled this out every single day for 5 years. There it is. It's a dinosaur. Every single day for 5 years. How cool is that? And it's got the pages again here. They're not attached, but this is super, super, super neat. To me, it's really unusual to find something like this where she just filled it out day after day for years. This is another autograph book, 7th grade. I don't know. This is another one where there's some little ephemera stuck in and taped on, and she wrote down, that's a recipe. So cool, different colored papers. So that one. Here's another 5-year diary. This one only has 2 years filled out. And it is, let's see if we can figure out the years. So she went to the 3rd year, but then she stopped on January 2nd. Maybe she got a new diary. Oh, so this is the 40s. And she didn't fill it all the way out. She filled it out through September, and then she kind of lost momentum like every year. That's so weird. But that's that one. Here's one more autograph book, 1950. So there's more autographs and writing. And one last diary, 1951. And this one I thought was cool because it's not filled out. So if you wanted to, I mean, it's got the days and they're going to be wrong, but you could use this if you wanted, or just use the pages. They're not written on. And so I thought that one was cool. So big old basket full of Dorothy's, and then that one I got at my local auction. This one I got at my local auction, and it doesn't belong to this lady, but all the rest of this came from the same estate. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let me show you my albums. So there's this one. None of these are in, well, they're not, they don't have, I don't think any of them have any pictures in it, but they are beautiful. So this one has, it's got some tattering, and the spine is intact. It has this part of the latch, but it doesn't have the little loop that would have gone around here. So the latch is like 3/4 there. And you can see here, it's broken away from its spine. And then it's empty mostly. I think this one has one gentleman in it. Where did I see him? Right there. One gentleman, and he is the Honorable Schuyler Colfax, Speaker of the House. So that's kind of cool. So this one's empty. I think it's beautiful though, beautiful. There's the back of it. The color is stunning. And look at this one, you guys. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nope, that's backwards. Isn't that lovely? It's got a little mirror, and this metal is still attached, and its little latch is still working. Just beautiful. And then it has these kind of wood patterned pages. It's empty. But empty means that they're going to be more affordable. So they were more affordable for me, which means they're going to be more affordable for you. And I have 2 more, and this is the first time I've ever, wait, what's going on with Penny? Oh, good. She got all her stuff and she loves it. Yay. I haven't seen these like in person. I knew they made them, but I haven't seen them with the stands, and I have 2 of them. So this one has little, I don't know if it's supposed to have something to catch on it, but if it does, it's not there. And then it opens this way, which I think is cool. And then it flops down, and it has more of these wood pages, but how cool is that? Oh, that's attached, so it doesn't come down. So that is that one, and it's in this. It's got this stand, which I think is very, very neat. And it's really pretty red with the embossing. And then I have one more. This one has another one of those spiral latches that's attached. And again, it flops down, and then you look at the pictures this way. This one's latch is still in good condition. And this one is also, I don't see anything in here. This one, oh, got a couple pictures, and look how pretty that one is. So this one, a couple pictures escaped being removed. So this one's going to have those pictures in there. And then there's the back of it in really nice condition. And it's got a mirror. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I think all three of these are absolutely beautiful. I'm very excited about them, and I hope you guys like them. What else do I have? Couple more. Oh, this is Victorian. Oh, I know what these are. These are bound magazines. I have 5 of them. So this one is Victoria magazine, which makes you think it should have Victorian pictures, but not so much. There's no pictures. But if you like collage, the paper is like, oh, lovely. It's from 1864. Right there, 1864. And it's a bound magazine, Victoria magazine. And I like the cover. It's like a cloth cover with leather corners. That's number 1. Number 2 is Muncie's magazine, volume 17. This one, the cover is coming, or the binding is coming off a little, but it's there, so it could be repaired if you want. 1897. I don't know what that was. 1897. And this one has these beautiful, and there's more images in this one. Again, just this gorgeous paper. Look at that. The Commune of Paris. Look at that poem. Just tons of plates and images. This is a bound magazine. Look at that. So that's that one, Muncie's. This one is Century magazine. Let's see. Oh my goodness, my hair is like blowing right in front of my nose. It's making me nuts. Okay, 1887 to 88. And again, there's just lots of images. Fabulous paper, fabulous, gorgeous paper. And images and such. And that one, I love the covers. Look at this purple cover. What? Look at that. How beautiful is that? This is Scribner's magazine. Scribner's. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at the price that was on this. $195. My goodness. 1899. Look at that. We are going to auction these. Look at this one. Might be my favorite. Between the color of the cover. What was that? Oh, so there's some handwriting printed in here. Look at that. Delicious. I really like this one. And the spine is in beautiful condition. And the purple. But this one is a Gaudians bound marble cover. The spine is a little bit messed up. So know that. It's from 1846. Let me see if I can find. Somebody wrote it on there. 1846. It looks like the. Oh, right. No, 96. 1896. Right there. And then it's just It's Gotti's magazine, so you know it's full of stunning images, music, fashion from that period. These are Gotti's magazines in bound form from 1896. So these are not reproductions. This is actually when, you know, this is from 1896, the bound edition of that magazine. We will definitely auction these, Nikki. Well, if you guys could give me a thumbs up, that would be so useful. Just so people know that you guys like my auctions and they might come. So we are going to have those auctioned and these auctioned. And then look at this beautiful stack of ledgers. Oh, these are so cool. This one is really old, 1899. And look at how pretty it is. It's got a bunch of empty paper. Like it's got 400 or so pages. And some of them are blank up to about page 250 or so. And then it's just full of this gorgeous writing. This is from these are from a hall, like a town hall meeting note from Moguls Hall, Port, Pennsylvania. It goes through 1901. It starts in 1899. Look at how lovely that is. Look at all that writing. And the paper is just, I can't stop touching it. It's so cool. It's nice and thick and beautiful. So that's book number 1. The cover is in, you know, it's missing the spine, but it's still nice and the kind of grungy that I like. I need to make myself some room here. Hold on. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay. Book 1. Here's book 2. This one is much newer. And of course it is. Oh. That one's missing its cover altogether. It's not missing it. It's there. So this one is big and it's newer. It is, I think this one's from, 1965. So I'm interested in the chat if you guys would rather like buy an entire ledger full of not so old paper or have me. This is all the way filled out. It's some sort of a, I don't know. It's got like the days of the week and names and marks. I don't know what they were tracking. Would you rather I did paper packs with these older one or this newer one, or would you like, would anybody be interested in trying to buy the whole thing so that you had a whole ledger of paper that maybe didn't cost so much as like say this one that's from the 1800s would? Let me know in the chat. This one has a great cover, although it's off. It's not connected, but there it is, marbled. And this is the coolest one because do you see what it is? It's pharmacy receipts. Pharmacy receipts. How amazing is that? So it's got the front part of it is the carbon. Like that one's so 1940s. That's 1949. These are not super old, but they're really neat. So these are the carbon copies from Pomeroy Herb Laboratories. The famous Dr. T.W. Pomeroy Herb Remedies. Oh, these are newer. These are older, 1930 there. Let's see if we can see where it starts. Yeah, in 1930. And then there's a whole bunch that have not been filled out. Maybe half the book has not been filled out. Elisa, I'm not auctioning yet. It's going to be tomorrow, but are you talking about the ledger for with the prescriptions? Or I don't know which one you're talking about, but hi. And I have one more. Oh, never mind. This is mine. You can see what I paid for it from Patty. But I wanted to show this to you guys because I found more of these and I can get them, but I'm curious if you guys are interested. And if you are, I'll buy them and then just share them with you guys. But I wanted to know because they're big. Like you can see, it's a big chunky book. Gorgeous. I'm a writer, so the character sketches of romance fiction and the drama appealed to me and I was willing to pay for it. This one's not going to be for sale, but if you guys like this one, I can get some. I found some that I can buy, but I need to know that you would be interested in buying them. Oh, that was the days of the week. And I think I might make packs of that, Elisa. Um, I'm not sure. I think we'll do like, like the auction. Oh, there I am. So let me know in the chat, or I'll ask again tomorrow, if you would be interested in one of these books. I want you to see what the price I paid for this, and it would be something like this, like $50 area, because that's just what they cost. I didn't pay too much for that. It's just what they cost. So I have three, I think they're pretty cool ledgers to bring for you guys tomorrow. I have a little stack of trade cards I'm going to bring tomorrow, and postcards, and like just little kind of Victorian ephemera. I'm not going to go through all of it right now. This is already getting pretty long. But I'll bring this tomorrow if you guys are interested in it. I love this one the most with the little trim around it. So some of that. And I have fabric that I'm going to make some packs out of for you guys. I just have it out here, but this is my favorite one because these are all like hand embroidered. And there's a ton of them, little squares that are hand embroidered. I thought those were fun. And the last thing I have is these that I got. Martha, you know Sean, right? And I got these from him. It's a whole box of them. And what they are is from this photographer in Rochester. These are from '69. And so what they are is professional slides from a professional photographer who shot for National Geographic and Life magazine and etc. And these are his slides. So you're going to get, I took one open, but it comes like this, and it has like a sleeve, ooh, that has a postage stamp and everything. And then the little box, Kodak box, and then in the box is a little collection of slides and possibly negatives. So this one has one like fake, that's not even a real negative. I don't know what that is in there, but in a little piece of paper. And then these pictures, which most of these are, let me see if I can, how in the world am I going to show this to you? There we go. Kind of, you can see. These are nature photos professionally taken that I am going to have for sale tomorrow. You'll get like the little box full of them. I have a bajillion of them. I bought like this whole box of them from him, from Sean over on Facebook. So I got him for a really good deal. I'm gonna pass a good deal on to you guys, and we'll look at them more closely tomorrow night. They're cool, I think. I like using slides. Oh, what does that say? Chelsea. So some of them are marked and some aren't, but all the pictures I looked at are gorgeous. Here's what I did with mine in case you weren't here. I like used some of them to make like a little, where I can put paper behind there in this little notebook that I made. So I'm going to have these books, the slides. I have this trim too. I don't have it up here right now, but I can bring it. I have these little packs. So all the stuff, if you wanted to make that, is going to be available tomorrow. I did not make packs out of them though, because I'm not sure if you guys would rather have packs or just buy what you want and make your own little packs, but that's what I have. What I think I'll do, Lisa, is that one I probably will make packs with, that one that's newer. But the older one and the pharmacy one, I'll probably auction tomorrow and see. I have to start them relatively high. So if someone wants to buy the whole thing, then I'll sell it. And if nobody does, then I'll take names for page packs. I put them together before I ship to you guys for those two older ones. Martha is interested in this book and buying a book like this. I'll ask again tomorrow, but if any of you guys think that a book like this would appeal to you, will you let me know? Because it's the cheapest if I can buy a whole set from someone, but I don't want 8 of them myself, and I don't want to spend the money on 8 of them if nobody else wants them. So if you could let me know if buying a book that like this would be, and I'll show it again tomorrow and you guys can tell me then too. Just if you just gauging interest before I buy them. That's all I got, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.